Did you know that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre was actually based on a true story? Yep. So, welcome back to the series where I tell you the true story behind the movie. And today I'm going to be talking about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And actually, this was based on two different serial killers. So, first, I'm going to talk about the inspiration for Leatherface. And this was all due to this man called Ed Gein. And oh, what a guy. This man had a rough childhood, okay? He was brought up by an alcoholic father and a mom that was just like absolutely crazy. We are talking religious fanatic, emotionally abusive, would not let them leave the house, literally told them that any woman except for her was evil. But despite this, Ed actually idolized his mother. So much so that actually when his brother wanted to leave the family because he did not share in these views, he had a very suspicious accident that Ed was at the site of. But anyways, eventually his father died as well. So this left Ed alone with his mother, which he just absolutely adored, until unfortunately she died as well. And this led him to essentially just have a complete mental breakdown. Ed became super obsessed with the human anatomy, unfortunately, and he actually started digging up graves to kind of do experiments with the human body. Like he would literally like read the newspaper apparently and see who had just had a funeral, because then he'd be like, okay, like time to go to the grave tonight and dig the body up while it's still fresh. I wish I was kidding. But of course this was not enough for Ed, so eventually he decided, I need a real body. That's what's gonna get my juices going. So he kidnapped his first victim. And Ed actually lived in a super small town, so everyone knew the victim that he kidnapped, and they actually all thought it was Ed. And they literally asked him about it, and they're like, so did you kidnap Mary? And he was like, yep, she's like back in my house. And everyone laughed because they were like, oh, there's no way it's Ed. He wouldn't tell us. Like, why would he do that? But he did. So yeah, I just thought that was like insane. Anyways, so this would continue for the next 3 years with Ed kidnapping women, unfortunately, until he made the fatal flaw of deciding to kidnap a police officer's mother. I mean, I thought that'd be obvious, but anyways. And this would lead the police to his little house of horrors. So when the police arrived at Ed's house, they just found it in a complete state of desolate. Like, it was just disgusting, a mess, like a hoarder's dream. And if you've seen the movie, I think the photos of the house, they just look so eerily similar. But that's not all they found at the house. So unfortunately, they did find the police officer's mother, but she was hanging on hooks, gutted and decapitated. They also found out what Ed did with all the bodies. He loved to skin women and then make furniture, clothes, or masks out of their bodies. So yeah, obviously very similar to Leatherface in the film. Yeah, not only did he do this, he also made soup bowls out of their bones. Like, yes, this man was crafty, but like put it to good use. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. So yeah, obviously Ed arrested, sent to jail for the rest of his life, where he eventually died. And he later revealed that during that 3-year time, he ended up killing 9 different women. But if you're interested in the inspiration behind the Leatherface family, follow for part 2.